Today we are at the Anaheim Convention Center for day one of D23, the Ultimate Fan Event 2024. We're about to head inside and we're going to check out some show floor stuff, some merchandise stuff, and then later on we're going to head to the Honda Center for the Disney Entertainment Showcase. And without further ado, let's head on inside and see what D23 has to offer this year. So when you first walk in, there's the first freebies of the day. You got a lanyard, a little map of the event, and a tote bag. Marketplace queue is in there. We're walking up to the main entrance.
And just make sure we take a big step forward again for me, folks. Let as much space as you can.
It's 9:40. We're about to go into the show floor. They're staggering entry just so it's not a stampede of people. Hall B. Took us about 40 minutes to get in after 9 o'clock, so about an hour since we got here. We're going in straight to Mickey's of Glendale because our virtual queue has been called. The line for virtual queue return of Mickey's of Glendale. Mickey's Glendale is the Imagineering store here at D23, and then right next to it is a pin store, which hopefully we'll make it into later today. This is a little surprising, seeing a promo for Jollywood Nights over here. We're about to head over and check out Disney Cruise Line. Probably has a look at the Treasure or the Destiny or both. With the model and probably with the meet and greet. So we're gonna head in here for just a second. Got representation for Plaza de Coco coming to the Treasure as a restaurant. Some model of the Wish right here. And then you have the Haunted Mansion parlor set up over here. And then there's a photo op with the future lobby or atrium of the Disney Treasure, and some photos of some of the spaces coming to the Treasure. The Treasure set sail in December. Later today there will probably be some meet and greets with Donald and Minnie here in front of this photo op, so that's cool. This is the little section for Disney Cruise Line. We're gonna spend the next little while wandering the show floor here at the ESPN booth. Looks like it has some photo ops and some posters available. So this ESPN booth has Marvel-inspired posters for all the SEC teams that are playing over Labor Day weekend. You can see all of them here at this photo op. But they have Marvel-inspired comic book cover posters available that you can grab. They look kind of like these, I believe. And they're available over in the backside. I'll show some of those as we get closer to it. But this is pretty cool. This is there's like no one over here though. Hello. So it just was explained to me that these are official posters for this year. Marvel and ESPN partner together. So you can see some of these: Florida State versus Georgia Tech, college football kickoff, Clemson and Georgia, Labor Day weekend. And these are all based on some of these comic book covers, like actual comic book covers. They just took them and adapted them. Miami at Florida, Labor Day weekend. We got a couple other ones. And the Vegas Kickoff Classic, USC versus LSU as well. Yeah, these are pretty cool. So I'm gonna go grab some posters. So I have these photo op areas, which is cool. They have posters like this for all of them, all the ones I showed before. Throughout the week, the volume is on display, which is what Mandalorian and other films use. It's basically a giant LED wall with camera tracking technology, and they're doing some demonstrations this week on how it works. There's not one going on right now, but just passed by and it looks pretty cool. So you're in the Disney Plus Pavilion. There's a lot going on. There's Taylor Swift over there. Some pin. You can get a pin from here. And over here, Bluey's meeting and greeting with Bingo. If you got a reservation, you wait over here, and there is a standby line, but no guarantee that you'll get to do it. Also, a win or lose for the new Pixar show. You can get a photo taken here. Yeah, it's pretty crowded, and I don't even know what all the lines are for, so we're gonna figure that out probably later. Right now, we're just kind of walking around, checking everything out. Right next to the Disney Plus section is Marvel Animation's X-Men, the 97 booth. And then right across the way is a Time Variance Authority walkthrough. It's very massive. It's a decent line right now. I kind of just want to walk around and check everything out, see what all's going on. But we'll probably go into this one tomorrow. But I've heard very good things about this, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Throughout the show floor, there's these signs that say the Great Pen Pursuit. There's a ton of booths that have pens are giving away for free. There are long lines for all the pens, but there's like 8, 9, or 10 different locations. Disney Plus is one of them. This section over here for ABC is one of them, I'm pretty sure. FX over here is one of them. And then they're just all over the place, and there's a ton of pens to be had, and they're all free. Disney Channel booth, you can actually do the wand intro that's so famous for Disney Channel. You can film yourself doing it and they'll send you the video. And it's pretty popular, but it seems to be moving pretty quick because they have multiple stations to do it at. Disney Live Entertainment section. So you have Disney on Ice, Disney on Broadway over here. Mary Poppins, Hercules, Ariel, different Broadway shows, and then you have some of the Lion King masks up here. They're awesome. Enchanted Rose, Beauty and the Beast.
Hello everybody and welcome to Disney on Broadway. Welcome, come on in.
There's a ton of fun photo ops. There's a Star Wars one, and right here is a Buzz Lightyear Cars and Woody Cars. It's like a Toy Story plus Cars mashed up over here. This is fun. And earlier I saw a Deadpool and Wolverine one too. They're really leaning into that here at the expo this year. The Target booth has some items here that are not yet available for sale. Some exclusive to D23, like a Bullseye pop and some other pops here, and some that'll be released at a later date. Also, they have a giveaway where you can earn, I think, a pin. We're gonna do that right now though and see. So the Target booth here has several pre-release items, like a Bullseye and Captain America, Stitch, Jack and Zero, and a Stitch figure set. Then each day they're also giving away an exclusive pen that changes every day. Now this is an exclusive Target D23 Bullseye and Captain America shirt. This is awesome. I'm very tempted to get this. There's also a photo op right here of Bullseye in this Captain America shirt as well. Over here in Walt Disney Animation, there's a look at Moana 2, like a photo op, and one at Zootopia 2, which is actually our very first look at Zootopia 2. Heading into what's usually one of the highlights for me, the Imagineering Pavilion, Disney Parks Pavilion. Now all of this hasn't been revealed yet because they still have the panel on Saturday night, and then after that there's 2 additional rooms that'll be open based on the announcements they make, and so we'll come back and see that again on Sunday, but for now let's check out what they have already open here in the Imagineering area. Here we have our first look at King Thanos and the ride vehicle for the upcoming Avengers e-ticket attraction. It's going into Disney California Adventure. At an undetermined date or unannounced date yet, but I'm feeling we're going to learn more about that tomorrow at the parks presentation, so we'll talk more about that then. And over here we have a look at some things coming to the Disney Treasure and Destiny, just the design of it, and then also some props from the Haunted Mansion parlor, which will be on both ships. This section is about some of the technology they've been employing recently. Some audio animatronic stuff, some droid stuff. Special effects section is pretty sick. We were able to get into the Mickey's of Glendale pin store line. There was no virtual key required, even though we had one. But let's take a look at some of today's releases. There's fill-ins, I believe princesses, there's some clocks, and some maps are the different categories. But they're all much bigger than I was expecting. They're pretty great. Classic Pixar Animation Studios booth. Right when you walk in, you see Win or Lose, which I have a feeling we're going to hear more about tonight, as well as Elio coming out. That's next year's summer Pixar film. There's also a photo op here for Inside Out 2 with nostalgia here on the side. There's this section of the booth opening tomorrow at 9 a.m. probably because they are announcing a new film tonight. I mean, it would be easy just to open these curtains, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather be surprised. Inside Out 2 headquarters. Friendship bracelets. Just some fun photo ops in here. This is cool. So D23 is offering a shuttle to the Honda Center 2.5 hours before showtime and 1 hour after the show ends to and from the Anaheim Convention Center. And so we're going to take that shuttle over to Honda Center now. It's about 2 hours before showtime, and we're going to see how that process goes. I have a feeling it'll be wild because this is the first time they've ever done this. So the Honda Center doesn't allow really any bags at all, so there's bag check outside of the Anaheim Convention Center for free. If we did it at Honda Center, it'd be $15. So we're just going to do it here. We'll let you know how that experience goes.
We listened to it and we thought, wow, it's a really beautiful love song. This is
There's a shuttle audio clip playing, not really a video. We made it to Honda Center. Took us less than 30 minutes to get here. Super smooth process. We are here. This is insane. This is huge. Great. We're up here towards the top for tonight, but we're going to be down lower tomorrow night for the parks. This is still a great spot. I'm super excited for this. Honda Center does have a few exclusive glow-in-the-dark items. You have a wand, necklace, and an ear hat. $25, $15 for the necklace, $30 for the wand, $25 for the ears. Pretty expensive, but they are cool.
Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Company, Bob Iger. finale and Moana's most exciting journey yet. It's a perfect escape for this November. And I want you to take a look at our next big jam.
Holy crap! That's a lot of people. Is this epic or what?
She's got some goosebumps. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yep, Toy Story is what put Pixar on the map 30 years ago, and we are excited for what next Jesse and Woody and all the gang are going to do in Toy Story 5. I am excited to announce today that writing and directing the film will be none other than Andrew Stanton.
And with Toy Story 5, the toys' jobs get exponentially harder when our toy crew goes head to head with what kids are obsessed with today, electronics. You're all raised, none of you are holding up toys, you're all holding up phones.
And we are really having a lot of fun with this one. It's told through the eyes of Mabel, and if you know anybody who loves animals more than people, well, that's her. Mabel will be played by Disney star Piper Curda, and and thanks to some nifty technology, Mabel is able to hop her mind into the body of this robot beaver, hence the name Hoppers. She goes undercover into the animal world and befriends a regal beaver by the name of King George. And we didn't know there were kings in the animal world, but we get to find out he is played by Saturday Night Live alum Bobby Moynihan. The animals will also have to fend against Mayor Jerry, who has big development plans. He wants to build on King George's turf. And we're excited today to announce that Mayor Jerry will be played by Ham. The other Ham. Not that Ham. That's the one.
Up here, and I play Elio. It's so great to be back to share some exciting updates about the film.
Well, that's it for us. I hope you've enjoyed everything you've seen today. As you can tell, we have some incredible projects in the works.
Did he just say incredible?
Z23? Personally, I think they should have stopped at Z22, but I hear these guys love their sequels. Anybody? Huh? Oh. Well, I see Bob Tiger did not appreciate that. From the studio, that brought you Dead Mule and Wolverine, Inside Snout 2, and Mufasa, which of course is the prequel of the acclaimed GNU Mufasa, comes a phenomenal new cinematic. Listen, while I go to the vet, please put your hooves, paws, and claws together for the star of Zootopia 2, who is not me, my favorite emotional support animal, Judy Hopps, aka Jennifer Goodwin.
Now, reptiles have a shady past in Zootopia. But there's one reptile in particular who shows up and sends Judy and Nick off on a whole new mystery. Meet scary. Isn't he terrifying? And who could play this creepy, slithery, highly venomous viper? Well, someone just as scary, especially now that he's won an Oscar. Playing Gary is the one and only Ki Hui Kwan.
Now you see why it will take 2 films to answer them. Just a tease, again, just a tease. But I want to take you back a second to where it all began. And this little piece of art was done by production designer Brittany Lee. And it was, I know, Brittany Lee! She's incredible. And that was done for Frozen 1, and it still hangs in our lobby. And it remains an inspiration for all of us. And D23, just for you, Alan said that the beautiful piece that Brittany just finished, our first piece of concept art, we have never done this before, we are going to show you. Do you want to see it? Yeah. All right. And I can tell you what it means. And I can't reveal too much, of course. We are very early on. This is development art. Don't hold me to it. But if you look closely, it captures the seeds of the next epic adventure for Anna and Elsa.
This is the greatest show!
The Greatest Showman is currently in development for a stage musical adaptation.
We had a terrific time making the show, and I'm excited for all of you to see it when it comes to Disney Plus this December. And it means a great deal for me to be a part of the Star Wars galaxy.
And as we moved, yes, I know it sounds crazy, 10 years. My son was this big in London in the Star Wars celebration, and now like he's taller than me. But it's amazing to be Cassian Andor, and as we move towards the final piece of this puzzle, being able to complete the story that starts with Season 1 and deliver it to the events of Rogue One is an incredible and full circle for me. In the first season of the show, we journey through a single year in Cassian's life. His eyes open to the traumas of life under the rule of the Galactic Empire. Through acts of survival, he got a taste of courage, requirement to dismantle the tyrannous grip of the life of regular people. But this second part to our story will follow Cassian over the period of 4 years. As he grows into the rebel hero we see fulfill his destiny with the ultimate sacrifice in Rogue One. Every slice of time charts Cassian evolution into a rebel leader, but in this season, the stakes are greater, the enemy is more organized, and the clock is ticking. As the Imperial threat grows and alliances become more dangerous, Cassian is fueled by a sense of high purpose, the fight for freedom and a better tomorrow. Tony Gilroy, Sana, myself, the rest of the cast and crew cannot wait to share more with you. Really, we thank you for all the love and support. And because one should never come to D23 empty-handed, I brought something very special to share with all of you. Let me ask you something, are you in the mood to watch just the taste of Andor Season 2?
Thank you for the warm D23 welcome. It was 5 years ago when we first came to D23 and introduced you all to the idea and the characters of The Mandalorian. If you remember, it was the launch of Disney Plus, and we got to bring that story to all of you through your televisions, and now we are delighted to say that we're getting the opportunity to bring these characters to the big screen.
I think we're all pretty excited to have Star Wars back on big screen. John, big screen right behind us here with our little New Republic base. And you know, for me personally, it's been a journey of almost 20 years. I've been a part of this, going back to George, and I couldn't imagine being involved with a film like this, with characters, especially a Baby Yoda. I don't know where that came from. And you know, just I gotta say, working with a Disney legend like John, I'm so proud of him. Right? He didn't know I was gonna do this. There are teleprompters, but we don't use them. And it's like, and just when I saw Iron Man, you've seen it? Good. It's a good movie. I thought, God, this guy would make a great Star Wars, wouldn't he? And I was right, because you do, buddy. And we're putting Star Wars back on the big screen, which is your venue, that's where you come from. And I'm privileged to learn from you along the way. And just super excited about it.
Captain America, Brave New World, Sam Wilson, finally making his big screen debut.
It's an amazing honor, and I'm excited for you guys to see something that only you will see.
Marvel's first family is finally being introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe next year, 2025. We've just started production in the UK, but our great director Matt Shackman put something together before we even started shooting. Let's take a look at it. And in fact, maybe there's some friends from set to say a quick hello first. Genius teenage adventure Riri Williams in the 2022 film Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And now we're bringing Riri's story to television in an all-new show called Ironheart. Our Black Panther director Ryan Coogler and his team at Proximity are producing alongside us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ryan Coogler.
Wow, there's a lot of you guys out there. Wow. I always loved the character Riri Williams. It was my honor to bring her to life in our film Wakanda Forever. But I always knew she had more to her story. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. As you guys know, she's a young student at MIT, hailing from Chicago. Anybody from Chicago out there? Helen from Chicago, who builds her own version of an iconic superhero suit.
We've channeled the essence of the original series, but set an entire new path for Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. Season 1 debuts on Disney Plus in March. Please welcome Charlie Cox, John Barkov, Deborah Ann Roll, and Elvin Henson. Guys, what's it feel to be back together in front of 12,000 people at the Honda Center after so many years?
Feels great.
Holy crap, you guys. This is wild. I don't know, I wouldn't want to be on stage with anyone other than these lovely gentlemen here. They're fantastic.
They start working on season 2 very soon. Let's take a look at what they have in store in Daredevil Born Again. We're bringing back Agatha. You met her in WandaVision. She now has her own show coming to Disney Plus.
To glory at the end.
Thanks, guys. This is amazing. This was incredible. Thank you, D23. See you next time. Thank you so much.
Your passion for Percy Jackson and the Olympians is not only responsible for the show's massive success, but it has inspired us all to think bigger and bolder about the story we're telling. A few moments for all you Percabeth fans. So grab your celestial bronze swords your ambrosia, and a life jacket. Because for the second season, we're heading out to sea. The Sea of Monsters.
Do you guys want to hear some good news? I am so happy to announce that Disney and AEG have teamed up to bring you the nationwide Descendants Zombies World Collide Tour in summer 2025.
Can you all see that? See it? 3 words. Wait, Evan, hold on. Not only is the Queen holding the 3 of Hearts, but you all took a card that you all hate, right? If you're holding the 3 of Hearts, can you please hold your card?
D23, these are the best fans in the world!
You know what? Just for your outfit alone, we should say yes. All right, hold on one second. I'm just going to make sure that she knows what the title is. Can I? Should we tell them?
Tell them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Freakier Friday!
What has it been like to step back into Tessanona's shoes?
Disney's magical mark on the world of entertainment spans over 100 years. 100 years of takeover. Is that? Oh, I think it is. We have people looking into this. We do have people looking into this. Okay, great. He's not going to make it past that. Please remain in your seats. Everything is under control. Oh no, wait, don't. This looks like a room he should not be in. No, don't touch. Are we back? Stage language. Now is as good a time as any to announce that live-action Lilo and Stitches is coming to theaters summer 2025. Don't worry, everybody. I'm sure he's fine. Nothing to see here.
It's been the honor of a lifetime. I think any young person, any little girl, if you get to put on a Disney princess dress and be her for a day, let alone 6 months of shooting in London on these incredible sets in a Sandy Powell design dress. Yes. It's just been the most amazing experience, and I can't wait to share it with you all.
Oh, it's amazing. And as our Diva Queen, it's been said that villains have the most fun. Is that true? How fun was it to be bad?
It was a lot of fun to get to do something that is completely different than anything I've ever done before. She's delicious, she's evil, she's magical. We got to sing all these different songs. It was incredible, and I can't wait for all of you to see it. Thank you, אני אוהבת אתכם בחזרה, תודה. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming here and for staying and for paying respect to all these beautiful things that Disney are generous enough every year. It's amazing.
Now you saying that it was delicious and fun and all of that sounds like something a true villain would say. So if I were to sashay up to the nearest wishing well to wish for a little sneak peek on behalf of the best fans in the world,
please welcome members of our cast of Mufasa the Lion King. As Mufasa, Aaron Pierre. As the Royal Taka, Kelvin Harrison Jr. And as our young Mufasa and Taka, here are Braylon Rankins and Theo Samalu. Playing Mufasa's mother early in our film, please welcome Disney legend Anika Noni Rose. And returning as our unreliable narrators, Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen as Timon and Pumbaa. And this is just a piece of the dream cast we've assembled to bring Mufasa and Scar's story to life. Now, we gave all of you here at D23 an exclusive look at a scene, but I also want you all to be the first audience, no audience has ever seen this, the first audience to see our brand new trailer before it goes out into the world later tonight. So please join all of us in checking out our D23 exclusive first look at our new trailer. Thank you, D23!
This line is insane. Honda Center show is over. We'll probably be here for a very long time though. It is the middle of the night. It is almost midnight. We just got back from the Honda Center presentation, which was incredible. Talk about it on the Relive the Magic podcast here soon. Saw so much from Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney animation, Disney live action. We saw all kinds of great stuff. Lion King was really good looking. New Pixar original, Incredibles 3 was announced, Freaky Friday, all sorts of stuff. It was really great. Tons of videos are coming to the channel. Some tonight, some tomorrow, some over the next week or two. We'll be back here tomorrow for the Parks Experiences presentation tomorrow night at the Honda Center and to explore the show for more. Until then though, thank you so much for watching. Have a magical night.